International Engineering Fair in Brno has been the most important engineering fair in Central Europe for several years now. And it is also a unique meeting place for tens of thousands of engineers from all over the world. This 56th anniversary of the International Engineering Fair was attended not only by hundreds of globally recognized companies from 31 countries around the world, but also by a whole range of professionals, important guests, and the political elite. I'd like to wish every success to the International Engineering Trade Fair, especially to all exhibitors. I'd like to wish those with stands here to have success with their exhibits, to obtain new business contacts, and for the trade fair to improve their export chances. The company ELCOM is a traditional participant at the International Engineering Trade Fair in Brno. Their field of interest is specialized in electric power equipment, measuring devices, and industrial automation. We'd like our exhibit to show that electrical equipment, measuring and regulating devices, and electronics are all involved in the concept of industrial automation, which is the main motto of this year's engineering trade fair. We have a demonstrations workplace here, which shows the connections of various technologies. This means technology which is used during production with technology which is used when monitoring production. It's important since we can save in this way quite an important amount of time compared with if we conducted the operations sequentially. Therefore, first of all, something was produced and then it was inspected. The workplace shows the case of a so-called sticking robot. More specifically, it is for an application in the car industry. We can see here a car headlight. When connected with a video camera, we can manage to check for the presence of certain parts during the sticking process, to measure the size, to check the color, or to check the 2D barcode. The exhibit presented visitors with the innovative thermo-sensitive high-resolution camera and the smart camera system able to assess a range of data important in the production process. We are exhibiting especially video cameras and camera systems. I'd like to start by presenting the Xenix thermo camera with its high resolution, and is packaged with SDK for LabVIEW and for C++. Its power source is through Ethernet and is exceptional in its small size. We also present various types of photography using special optics on a switchboard chain. We use here cameras with a telecentric lens for precise measuring, and then a camera with a special macro lens to inspect small parts in detail. This is also suitable for use with a microscopic lens. Another camera is in series and can scan any moving object and detect the various defects in high resolution and measure the object's outline. Attention was also devoted to new electric measuring machines, allowing remote access and programming. We are exhibiting measuring instruments for the power industry. There are actually two types of instruments. There are instruments for measuring the quality of the electricity used in the grid, and then there are instruments for measuring in transmission systems with a voltage of 400 kilovolts. With these instruments, these functions can be configured by changing the firmware, which is operated inside the instruments. The change can be made remotely. This means that the installed instruments in switchboards can then be changed as required by the customer. We congratulate ELCOM for their successful presentation. and we wish them much success in business in the future.